What it is, what it is. This is Star Marvel 718. This is gonna be like a small, short little One Piece discussion on Black Blades. Like I said, we're gonna make this nice and quick. I guess telling other people in the One Piece community, again, their ideas, their thoughts on Black Blades, and pretty much ever have like similar consensus where they feel like when a swordsman conquer a Black Blade, that's what makes it to a Black Blade. And I don't know, but for some reason, I really don't agree with a lot of theories and ideas that's out there. And I guess like one of the best things I could say, I just want to drop a few key points and just hear me out. A lot of people are saying that they feel like it's conqueror's haki. Anyone who has conqueror's haki and they conquer a sword, or pretty much break the will of a sword, make the sword their own. That makes it a Black Blade, right? So let's break it down like this. Look at all the swordsmen and swordswomen that we have in One Piece that have a sword. You have Big Mom. I'm gonna say Kaido, even though he has a Konobo, he don't have a sword, but I'm gonna put Kaido up there. Katakuri, he don't have a sword, but he has a spear. Who else is up there that I can think of that has Conqueror haki and uses a sword, right? Whitebeard, and also Shanks, right? Here's what I feel. Because the two people we know that have a Black Blade, right, was Ryuma, right, and the other person is Mihawk. What do Mihawk and Ryuma have in common? Well, a lot of people are going to be like, well, you don't know too much about Ryuma because when his character was introduced into One Piece, he was already a zombie. He was already dead. Gekko Moria had his body and shadow, things like that, his body, and he had Brook Shadow to be implemented into to his body. But if you read Monsters, Oda said that Monsters, his one-shot manga was pretty much in the same universe as One Piece. All right. Now Ryuma, when you think about Ryuma, where is he from? He's from Wano. What region of Wano? Ringo. What's the belief that Ringo have? That I guess you say that's separate from the other people from Wano. They feel that the sword that you have, or so you're born with, that's part of your soul. That's your partnership, right? Here's my idea. I don't think making a Black Blade has anything to do with so much as conqueror's haki, or conquering a sword, or just pretty much dominating your sword like traditional conqueror's haki. I think it's a partnership. I think you have to have some kind of symbiosis with your sword. Like your sword's like not symbiote because like one of them, but pretty much it's even. It's a partnership. And the reason why I said, if we look at how Ryuma was in Monsters One Shot, he was laid back like Zoro, very laid back, pretty much looking for a good fight. Even when people was calling him the god of all swords, he was just like, okay, like he didn't really care too much about it. And then Mihawk was always on his little boat, floating around by himself. So I think it's not so much of conquering your sword, it's more of developing that relationship. It's like how, if you familiar with Black Clover, how after he was supposed to, he was being trained to pretty much conquer his devil, but he was saying to his devil like, no, like I'm not gonna conquer you. Like me and you are friends. I'm gonna look at you as my equal. And I think because he's looking at his sword as an equal, it's gonna be able to gain more power from him. Because you have to think about this: if every sword has its own will, right? Every sword has its own personality. It's just like its own person, right? You figure you will work better, right, with someone that you guys are equals. But if you have a job to do and one person is dominating the other person, that person who's being dominated is not going to get their 100% because it's not fair. So I'm thinking that what makes this sword, or make these swords Black Blades, is a partnership, making it pretty much equal. So I'm thinking Mihawk, either he read some type of maybe study guide material, something like that on Ryuma, or maybe he went to Ringo, probably studied out there for a little bit, and maybe he was like Zoro. Maybe he saw Zoro, like, you know what? When you come in Wild Beast, it's like, look, instead of you just flailing around, why don't you just relax and calm down? That's why the last time we seen Zoro use Ashura against Kaido, we seen that Ashura's hands was in the prayer stance. So I'm thinking Zoro is now going to a place where instead of him being a wild beast, he's starting to calm down a little bit more and more. And I think that's going to actually help Zoro Because like I said, we have so many people from Katakuri, Big Mom, Kaido, Whitebeard, that's like swordsmen, people that have like made weapons and they have Conqueror's Haki, but they don't have black blades. Why? Why is that? I really do think like these people were so strong, so domineering that they suppressed their sword's will, and because they suppressed their sword's will, they couldn't get the best of it. So yeah, even though, because they said that when you make a sword of black blade, it gets upgraded, right? So they can have like the strongest sword out there, which means you have a strong sword and you suppress its personality. It's not gonna give you 100%. It's still a good sword. It's still a great sword, but it's not giving you its all. So that's something I really do think like for you to unlock a black blade or make a black blade, you have to grow and balance to the point where this sword is you. It's your soul. It's you guys are just one, and that's what I truly feel when it comes to black blades. Like I said, short discussion. I'm going to end it here because I could talk more and more on it, but I'm not going to do that. You know how, you know what I'm saying. Star Maru 718. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Let's have a conversation. Start something up. I'm out, y'all.